You gotta say set hike.
Ready, set, hike.
Hike! 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 Alright, so before we start, we gotta shout out the family for letting us come into Encore Apparel.
Big time.
Heck, you do the plug.
Dog, listen, guys, if y'all fuck with clothes and y'all fuck with Newberry Street and y'all fuck with fresh shit, y'all better pull up to the goddamn joint. Encore on Newberry. What's the address?
303.
303 Newberry. You guys.
Heck, what's 3 times 3?
I don't even know because I didn't
Finish college.
Well, yeah, pull up to Encore. Stop playing, guys. They got the fire
shout
over
out,
here. Come on.
Big shout out to my guy Jose for letting us pull up here.
Yeah,
we upgraded in a matter of 4 days. And
big upgrade.
And now we're in prime real estate. We're rich.
We're doing it big time.
As you can tell by the setup.
Shit, we're not fucking with y'all.
All right, so listen.
With
that being said, I'm gonna sway the intro. You guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys know how Sway does intros?
Like
how he's like with the hyenas.
Yeah.
All right, actually I'm not because I don't have that creative capacity. But listen, I'm very excited about the guest today. I don't even know what number this is because
11.
we come from the same background. And I totally understand the fucking video hustle.
Yeah.
I get it more. Trust me, I get it more than anybody. And he brought a special guest with him. So why don't you just talk to the people, not me, the people, and tell them who you are.
Let them know.
What's good? My name is Fabzabove. Xandros is a blessing. He blessed me. He brought me here. You know what I mean? You shooting my videos.
Word.
He's a goat.
All right, now Xandros, give me a plug.
My name is Xandros. I'm a 20-year-old filmmaker, photographer. I film music videos, and I run my own business. And
let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Business, marketing, branding.
Right. Yeah,
that's right, baby.
Yo, so the first time I got hip to like some of the shit you were doing, bro, like dead ass, you're kind of like online, you're kind of like a Frank Ocean of videos, bro.
Oh,
this is the first time you've been on camera?
This is the first time probably like a serious interview.
Yeah, I would call it serious,
yeah,
bro.
I would not call it serious, but definitely good shit, man. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
But I remember, bro. So like I was actually writing a film, like I want to say, like last December in an undisclosed location where I write most of my films, and I saw the Pistola video, and bro, it had 32K on Elevator, and I told my boy, I was like, yo, bro, the song is gonna be huge purely based off the ad libs. Yeah. In the video to match. He was like, okay. Yeah. Bro, I was like, yo, this shit is gonna hit. And then like I tried to like kind of finesse and like look for your videos because it was distinct style. Yeah. But I like, couldn't find anything. And then I saw some other shit pop up. But was that like your first major?
I would say like definitely P.I.S.T.O.L.A was like the first artist that like kind of got me. I don't know. He just helped me out a lot. And I remember kind of earlier on when I was kind of like trying to get my business set up and like going, I tried to get in contact with him because like he was well known around Boston. And so I tried to get in contact with him. And
you're from Melrose, right?
No, I grew up in Stoneham. I grew up in Arizona, then moved to Florida, then moved to Boston.
You went to high school here?
Yeah, I went to Stoneham High. So Word. Yeah, I've been all over, but so I finally like gotten to cahoots with P.I.S.T.O.L.A, and then we started working, and I met Fabs first and like his old manager, and then it was just kind of like history from there. And then the first video we did was the P.I.S.T.O.L.A video, and that was just like an hour in like his.
I was gonna say like there was no treatment, right?
No. Honestly, I was pretty scared because like I didn't know what we were driving to. I didn't know.
You were at the shoot too? Yeah. Were you in the video? Yeah. Oh, word. Okay.
Fabs blowing smoke up in it.
Yeah. Oh, did he? Oh, word. Yeah, bro. So I mean, like we've been at this for like. So I threw a show at the Middle East over the summer. We sold it out. Sick, dope. But like since then, I've been like kind of starting to like understand like how like music's been working in the city and shit. But was it just all editing in that fucking video?
Yeah. So like the funny thing is I had that edit to them 2 hours after we filmed the video.
Bam!
Yeah. That's how it works.
What was it? You just like glazed it over with color, like.
Yeah. So I just like I'm pretty sure I was like. I'm pretty sure I was like high at the time.
Off the second hand.
Like that is really a thing. People say that that's not
bro,
a thing.
Second hand's real, bro. Second hand's real. That's the first time I got
Whenever
high
you're
off
with
second
this
hand.
dude or Stola, secondhand high becomes like the
Wolfpack Bobby.
Nah, there was like a blunt that was rolled. It was like a halfie. Like, there's nobody in Boston that smokes better or more than me. Honestly, people are lucky I can't smoke right now, but you know what I'm saying? Everyone already knows.
Well, we'll get when we do your interview, we'll go into another spot.
yeah. So I went home and then just like I like
Slice.
just went through it and then
Where's that shot? Roxbury?
Dorchester.
Dorchester. Was that outside high school or something?
No.
With that fence in the back, you know what I'm saying? With the building in the back, was just.
I think it was just somewhere in Dorchester.
Nah, it was at his crib. It wasn't at the high school though.
Word. Okay.
It kind of looks like one though.
I'm
I
talking
know
about the
what
brick
you're talking
building in the
about.
back.
Oh no, that's an apartment building. I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Nah,
right, okay.
It does kind of look
It
like
looks like a high school, doesn't it?
Oh, I see how you see that. But nah.
The shot with everyone in the front.
Yeah, he's talking about as soon as it comes in.
I
As soon
got
as it
it.
comes down.
There's like a metal fence in the back.
That's an
Yeah.
apartment
Word.
building. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so were you just like, when you were doing your shit, were you just like, yo, like, let me just like toss some effects in, kind of like, let's see how this fucking.
It was.
Bro,
like,
mind you, nobody probably really understands like how we're talking, but like,
Yeah,
I get the edit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely just kind of went right into the timeline. The first thing I do is just lay all the tracks out and just slice them up to the beat.
Yeah, to the song.
And then I add the B-roll. Obviously.
Were you shooting? What frame rate were you shooting at?
I always shoot in like a comfortable frame rate for me is just 60 frames per second.
So you can slow it down, manipulate it a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can slow it down like 40%, but I've been playing around with 180 frames per second recently.
Sick.
Yeah, crazy.
Right?
We just shot.
Yo,
a
we
video
gotta get a
with him.
Phantom camera. Have you seen those?
Oh
shits?
yeah, hell yeah.
It's
hell
like
yeah.
500 frames a second.
Oh yeah, crazy. That's what the slow mo guys shoot with. I don't know.
Like the X Games type shots.
Yeah.
That go
crazy,
way down.
Crazy. We just shot a video for his track Henny Sippa, and I had a lot of fun with that.
When's that dropping?
Soon.
Yes.
No date yet.
Nah, no date yet. But
We got a couple things
Still
planned.
scheming.
Word.
There you go.
Very soon.
Like that.
Very soon. Shout
Well,
out.
bro, it's way easier to edit with. We'll give you a shout out. Go ahead. give
Oh,
me a
I was
shout
just gonna say shout out Grunge and
Splash.
Splash.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have time at the end to literally shout out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Word.
Bro, but yeah, if you have a higher frame rate. So for those who don't know, a frame rate. So when you're shooting a video, it's pretty much like a million pictures at once.
Yeah.
So like if someone says I'm shooting in 30, it means they're shooting 30 pictures in 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's saying 60 pictures in 1 second, like 60 frames a second, it means that he has more room to slow it down.
Yeah.
But you can only slow it down to 50. Is the math making sense?
Yeah.
This shit literally makes no sense to me.
You're just the actor.
It's just, it literally, like, a lot of people, like, they get scared when they hear FPS, but frames per second is just pictures per second. So in 1 second, camera shooting 60 pictures. And that's all a video really is. It's just a bunch of pictures.
Literally.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
That's
so,
a nice way to dumb it down.
well, no, and so when you shoot in a higher frame rate, you have more space to edit and like finesse kind of whatever you want. Is that making sense?
Not
That's
at all.
fine.
Not at all.
It makes mad sense. It makes mad sense.
That's why the camera you shoot on matters.
Yeah, and a lot of people like it does matter. Like frame rates and like when you get technical about the business, a lot of people kind of overlook it's very easy to kind of worry about the camera too much rather than the craft itself.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely like something that I try and keep out for. Like I want to be as technical as possible, but I also don't want the technical side of like the camera
To finesse the creativity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like be reliable like on the camera itself.
So when do you realize you like filming and editing and manipulating all these images? What that age just come? Maybe like, fuck with this.
Yeah.
It's a redhead thing, bro. It's a redhead thing.
So definitely when I was a kid, like in elementary school, I like took my dad's camera and just like kind of made films.
It's a classic Hollywood story, right?
Yeah,
here, bro.
yeah. No, it is, man. And like I love like John Carpenter's Halloween. Like when I saw that film, and I was super young when I saw that film, and I saw that, and I just like.
Damn, where were your parents, bro?
Yeah, no, like they encouraged it. Like I saw
Just
everything.
traumatizing.
Yeah. When I saw that movie, I just like I didn't see the scary parts. I saw like how they made it.
You saw the
like,
art.
Yeah. How did they like make like that person bleed, or like how did they do that scene, or how did they light it. And then I just started watching behind the scenes, and then shit's just like.
And it's a blessing, bro. But when was the last time you watched a movie and it was like, all right, I'm just gonna chill and watch it, and you didn't watch it analytically? Every movie, bro.
It's every movie. It's just like.
It's second nature at this point, right?
It's kind of like an author reading a book. Like they're gonna look at it and just be like, oh,
pick it apart. This
yeah.
Have you seen Did you see Infinity War yet?
I did. Great
Fucking
film.
Nuts.
Great film. I love that movie.
The Avengers.
When they start disappearing.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Just gave away the whole movie.
big spoiler.
I don't care if you didn't see it.
Oh no, it's been a grip. It's been a grip.
It's been a
You
while.
should be on it by now.
If I gave off the
by the time
Venom,
this airs, you should have watched it already.
I haven't seen Venom.
I didn't see Venom.
There's gonna be that one person. There's gonna be that one.
You guys enjoy Venom?
Come on, like shut your mouth.
It was sick.
Did not disappoint at all.
Oh my goodness! I'm about to go after
I'm
this.
not big on superhero movies.
My favorite.
I know, I'm the same
Get
way.
on it.
I'm a fiend.
I like
The best.
I'm a
like
fiend.
Marvel's the best.
action or like it's just
The Henny Simply cover, all superheroes.
Oh yeah, they were dressed.
Well, actually, super villains.
Who did that art, bro? Like shout out that dude.
Yeah, Garden Streets, like the.
I don't even know. They were all like basically animated into like little superheroes on their album cover, and it was the art worked for it. It was fire. But yeah, definitely watching films as a kid definitely made me just want to. That's all I did. I stayed home and just watched movies.
Well, bro, what's interesting is like so. Obviously, shameless plug for Boach Bonnie again. So, in college, how many times have people heard this?
They're gonna get sick of it.
I know they're gonna get so fucking. I say it literally every episode. So I started making YouTube videos, right? Mm-hmm. Just sketches, skits, sketches, whatever.
I was in them too.
Heck was in some of the early ones, and like they were getting on like all these college websites because like the content was like college focused and like there was like smashing beers off her head, like stupid shit. And so then I made a film. It was called The Adventures of Adderall Boy. So a kid takes Adderall, turns into a superhero.
No way.
Yeah,
that's like that's a college superhero movie.
Bro, well, I'll send you the. Heck was Zan, man.
I was the same.
Oh my god.
I was the anti-hero.
No, you were on my team.
Oh yeah, no, true. Yeah, I helped you.
What? I'll show you. I'll send it to you.
One of you guys is trying to study. The other one's like, let's go to sleep.
No. Well, heck, tell them why I casted you.
Yeah, I had a small cameo. I was like there for like probably like 30
But Heck had previously been experimenting with Zans, so I was like, all right, this.
It was a long summer, so you know.
But it was but he killed the part.
Everything had some truth in the film for sure.
Need that inspiration.
even the Puerto Rico part.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I gotta see this.
Along.
Yeah, bro, I'll send you the link.
I gotta see this.
But like, I don't think people understand quite often, especially out here, like. If you want to like make film and make video, like there's only so much you can do because like you're not gonna get any funding from anybody.
Absolutely.
So did you like automatically? You're like, all right, like cool, like I like film. I'm like kind of trying to finesse into it. Should I just start shooting with rappers and shit?
It's kind of a funny story how this all came about. And
That makes sense what I said, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, I heard you. So like. I was making movies at the time in high school. I would make like short films and just like have my friends. I didn't think that anything was gonna like pay my bills at that time. And then I had someone on Instagram or something hit me up, and I think his name was like Darius or something. I don't remember his name. I didn't know who he was, and he just hit me up.
Some dude Darius.
So yeah, his name is like
watching,
I don't even know, but he was like, yo, I'll pay you like $50 to film my music video. I like your work, blah blah blah. And I was like, $50? Like I was 15, like
easy edit.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. So he picked me up because I didn't have a car at the time, and then
he just said, for anyone, Jose's behind the camera. Just so you know.
Right,
the camera, you know how the camera will click off after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha.
bro, I'll just set a timer.
I got it.
But bro, you can talk. It's cool. Yeah, keep going.
All right. So basically, what happened was he picked me up. I didn't really know where we were going. I didn't know what we were doing.
Damn.
I was 15 at the time. I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. And then, so he picked me up. We go to, I think we went to Roxbury or somewhere. I was 15.
Probably petrified, bro.
I was probably, I don't think I've ever been that scared in my life. Just because, solely because they pointed guns at the camera. And they were real guns, and I was 15. I wanted to go home. it was like
You're a white
and-
boy, just like me, bro. Same
and but at the end of the day, this kid's gonna clown me for this. I don't think I've ever told you
No,
this
no,
story.
because I seen J&P do a little like story like nobody wants a gun pointed.
Yeah,
at
no.
them.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, I was dying.
But at the end of the day, like we filmed all day. I was tired. I was like, yo, like this is definitely I'm doing this for way too cheap. But anyway, at the end of the day, they paid me.
Was it like a Mad Hood video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the
Yeah,
guns and
guns
stuff.
are-
No,
yeah,
but the
guns
funny
gotta
thing
tell
is
you
like
everything, bro.
the funniest thing is like it was like about like his girlfriend leaving him.
Yeah, I was about to
And,
say,
like,
yo,
dude was tight.
that shit-
Yeah,
dude was
yeah,
pissed.
yeah. But
Hood niggas love to tote guns on videos, no matter the topic, bro.
it was like a love song. It was a love song though, and they're like pointing guns at the camera. I was just like, oh, I don't even know. But at the end of the day, I just got this like adrenaline rush, and I was like, I just made $50. Like I worked at a shoe store at the time, and I make $50 in like a whole day or like 2 days or like a fucking week. I don't even know. But I was like, I made $50 off that. Like I hated working at the shoe store, so I was like,
Or was
let
it
me
was
see,
it
like-
Expressions or was it like a?
It was Famous Footwear.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah.
working at Express. Express is cool, somewhat cool.
Well, I worked at Laced.
Oh yeah, no,
right,
Famous
back in
Footwear
the
is
day.
like for like 40-year-old women that like.
That's probably where I
They're
get my
asking you for
kicks.
sizes
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
This one doesn't
You
fit
feel me?
Yeah, yeah, and you got like
I
a
got Capris on,
4-year-old.
bro.
It's
This is
just
the way
It is what it
shit.
is.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're definitely going from doing that to shooting a video. You're
Hell
like,
yeah.
wow,
It is what it is.
hell yeah,
that's what's up.
and shit just like slowly picked up. Like people like word of mouth is like so powerful.
Huge.
So he just kind of showed the video on Facebook and Instagram and all that, and it spread. And people were like, "Yo, I
Just
want
like
to."
hit you up and shit.
Yeah.
Were you going by Xandros then too? Like,
Nah, I was going by. I think I went by Aperture, which is like the.
Yeah, I know it. It's
the
a
camera
setting
thing.
on a camera.
Yeah, yeah.
that what you
I got
got?
that tatted on my wrist.
Hey.
But
Oh, hey, let's see the
shit,
tats.
wow.
Let's see the tats.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that all you got?
Quite, yeah. Now he's got some more shit going up too.
Yeah,
Bengal
I got-
Tiger.
Yeah, Bengal Tiger. We got a ghost here.
Let me see it goes.
Yeah, the ghost.
That's
right
just
there.
hard. Where'd you
Yeah.
get that?
I got this in LA when I lived there at the time.
Word.
And then this is a Moth. This is Aperture. This is Totoro.
Yo, explain the moth though. Explain the moth. Though.
The Moth is like.
We did this for you know High Key Random. We had him
Yeah.
explaining his
Yeah, we
tats
had
too.
explained
Yeah,
his
yeah.
stats.
So the Aperture, just obviously camera aperture.
Yeah.
Like keep your eye
Show the
open.
cam.
Yeah,
sure
we
they
got
see
the
it.
we got the Aperture. We got all the tats. And
Yeah,
then I got.
this dude's a real camera guy. If he has aperture. on
Oh
his
yeah,
wrist.
for sure. And then I got Sad Boy on the chest. And then so the Moth is just like moths are attracted to light. They can't see anything but light. So they just go towards it, and they don't know that like 80% of the light that they go towards is man-made, which is gonna kill them. So it just kind of means that they don't know what they're looking at. They just see light, so they go for it. Like they fly right to it.
That's hard.
And
I like
so
that.
like it just like keeps me like no matter what, just like
Follow
go
the
for
light.
what you want. Like follow the light. Like
And say
just-
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck
That's
it.
hard.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I just had to get
A
that.
lot
And
more
the
meaningful
was the
than
ghost
what it
just an
looks
aesthetic thing?
Nah, so like this all like yeah, so this shit I got like crazy anxiety, so anxiety has changed my life like for the past like 2 or 3 years, and I like death is something that scares me a lot, and
Petrifies me too, bro.
yeah, and it's just like timing, and we all got our own like story, and like I feel like everybody forgets that this life is only temporary, like our bodies are only temporary, so you just
One shot.
remember that like you're going under that sheet one day, you know?
I
So,
like that, bro.
Damn,
yeah.
that's good
And,
shit, bro.
and what's on the chest?
I got Sad Boys on the chest. Shout out Young Lean. I'm a sad boy till I die.
Hey.
So, yeah,
Okay.
fucking-
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have tats?
I have one tat.
What is it?
It's the first commandment. I have one tattoo. It's the first commandment. I'm actually about to get tattooed like next week.
I'm trying to get one.
I'm about to get Rick from Rick and Morty
When are you getting tatted?
Ooh, the Rick and Morty
next
joint.
week. Yo, the dude who's about to do it. Oh my god.
But where? Are you getting in Cambridge?
Yeah, I am getting it in Cambridge.
What is it? Chameleon?
The person?
No.
The name of the spot.
Dude's name Chameleon. You should not be getting a tap from him, bro.
Why not?
Holy shit.
His name's Chameleon. That's why.
Shout out Jeb from a Redemption Tattoo in Cambridge, by the way.
That's what everyone keeps telling me to go. Redemption.
Yeah,
That's just hard.
Jeb Riley is like one of the dopest dudes I've met.
I want to get
He's
the
fucking
outline
fire.
of the deer on my trap. Just
Oh.
black outline, simple.
Yeah.
That'd be easy, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
How big you think? Like,
Oh,
Like, oh, shoulder.
Oh yeah. Take this.
Oh, yeah,
Welcome to the
that's
family,
fine.
bro.
Word.
That's Glow in the Dark. His
He
Tsunami
said-
band for you.
Word.
Hell
He
yeah.
said that's glowing.
We're gonna get some more of those. We're gonna get some golden hour bracelets for you
Word.
guys.
That really?
Word.
Keep posted.
Thank you to my
Um,
guy.
Well, yeah, what's your tat? Oh, First Commandment?
First
Yeah, the
Amendment,
first
yeah.
Can you recite the First Commandment?
I'm a terrible Christian. Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
I like that. See,
You weren't even close, bro.
You said thou shalt not kill.
that's what, like fourth, not even.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. When you said First Commandment, I thought of like the First Amendment right.
Wait, what's
speech.
the First Amendment? Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Holy
And
shit.
second is freedom of bear arms. Third, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Those two are the only important ones.
Literally.
But yeah, so.
You gonna get another one soon? You think?
Yeah, it's just kind of. I'm spending all my money on like camera gear right now. So
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
just gotta.
Gotta invest money where it
Yeah.
should
Well,
be.
listen, borrow lenses. I'm gonna give you a shameless plug right now, even though you've been robbing my bag for years. listen. We're shooting on other people's equipment. Bring it over. We'll toss you in every video. We fuck with you heavy. Holy shit! I've been renting a 70 Mark
That's a
II,
loyal
70
customer
Mark
right
II
there.
with a 24 by
That's a
70
loyal
millimeter for a
customer.
year from you guys, and a Rode shotgun mic. Bam! And I pick up from that guy Sean. He's a good dude.
Shout out Borrow Lenses.
And shout out Hunt's Video too.
Oh yeah, Hunt's Video. Shout out to my guy Matt, Hunt's Video.
And shout out to my guy Mark.
Matt and Mark.
Just that's my guy.
Dude, quick question. So, like, I saw that video that link to the video you put up on your IG is called Up There.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously it's not a music video. It's kind of like just dope visuals. Would you say you have more fun shooting with rappers, or kind of just fucking around and just putting visuals together on your own?
Well, real quick, can I preface it before you say anything?
Yeah.
So this dude, you just got off tour shooting some.
Yeah.
So did you shoot this before, or after, or during?
The tour.
The
Up there.
visuals you just put up.
Yeah. Up
Oh
There.
no. So Up There, I just filmed. I think I filmed it like probably like a week ago or something.
That's what I'm
like that.
saying. So were you probably in a place you're like, all right, like I've been filming people for so long, let me go film some other shit type thing?
Honestly, I did those before I did music videos. If you go on my channel, I've been doing like I just call them like feels type videos. I'm a
Gotcha.
super like emotional person. I like just like very emotional music. So I just like filming those is just fun for me.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell that you can feel the emotion through the visual as well.
Yeah.
Like just looking at you, like wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of what I go
no,
for.
No funny, no funny.
sure
Yeah.
you can see.
So
Appreciate
would you like? So would you say do you like doing that
What's-
better than shooting? You know, a music
I don't have my
video,
glasses
or?
on, bro.
Probably like
Scooch over a little, scooch over.
Squeeze it on in. Nice and close. There we go.
um
I'm in the frame, right, Jose?
shit, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, no, you could take your time. Take your
Oh,
time.
you can't see the screen from there because the lens is blocking.
Oh yeah, cool.
All right, word. We good?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for the story.
Word. So hold on. Ask that one more time.
The feels videos or shooting videos for rappers. What do you enjoy doing more?
I would say that depends on like the artist that I'm working with. But I have fun doing both. I have fun anything that just involves a camera. I would say like the feels videos are kind of like I could take my time with them and like make sure that obviously you take your time with music videos and you do what you can, but when you're doing it like just for yourself, it's those videos are on your own time. You're not on someone else's time.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Obviously, you don't see like profit from those videos, but I mean
To make
the
you feel
feed.
good inside. Huh?
Yeah,
Hell
yeah. And the feedback that I get on it is crazy too.
And
so.
the edit's a little looser.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like
You're
with
not as
the-
restricted.
Yeah.
Yep, those kind of videos are kind of. I feel like less is more.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
with that
definitely.
kind of
Less
and that
effects and just
yeah.
just
exactly,
visual
and that's what I'm
emotion.
kind of like. I'm learning as I just like grow older. I don't know if it's just like a maturity thing or whatever it is, but I feel like less is more. Where it's just like
Absolutely.
you utilize the tools that you have in front of you as much as you can, and just
Make the best out of
yeah,
it.
exactly. Like, and it's crazy because everybody has one of these. Like, I could film I could film a whole movie on this thing, and like
Absolutely.
no one realizes that. Like, you have the world at your hand.
And you can edit a movie on
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And a lot of people don't. Like, this does 4K at 60, and like,
I know, it's insane.
it's the craziest thing ever.
There's like YouTube channels devoted to that.
Yeah.
people who are just like shooting shit. Do you follow Film Riot?
Yeah, Film Riot.
That's the
I thought,
shit.
shout out Film Riot.
Big shout out Film Riot.
Shout out to Film Riot because I've been watching like I made horror films like growing up and shit, and like I love horror films, but like Ryan,
Those
like,
dudes hook it up.
I know Ryan and freaking Josh, I think his name is.
The brothers.
Yeah, they are crazy. Shout out Film Riot.
Did you see what was their shit? Was it Sentinel? They had a short. It was like some spacecraft and like it's like shooting a dude down. It's like a chase scene with the drone shot.
I saw that.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that Proximity was fire too.
That was the robot one.
It was like the one where the dude had the ankle bracelet and he was trying to run.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Question: have you seen Ex Machina?
Yes, I have. Their YouTube page, right?
No. I'll show you.
The movie. It's,
Bro, he was.
Wait, I'm thinking of Ex Machinima or whatever.
Yeah.
Ex Machina, Ex Machina. I don't know how to fuck.
I don't know how they.
But
Bro,
yeah,
where the
movie.
dude falls in love with the robot. This shit.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Dope.
All right.
Everyone needs to go watch that.
I've slept on it.
that
I've slept on it for years.
Incredible.
Showers told me to watch it. And I still.
You seen it?
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Dude,
up.
you guys have been speaking a different language for a while.
Fox is like, what the fuck?
No, I've heard it's an ill movie.
I've
I've heard it's an ill movie, but I just.
No, you
I
gotta
don't
get
know.
hit though. You
Bro,
have to.
Xandros, me and you gotta start a film podcast.
Bro, I'm down. Yo, I'm down for
I
that.
will
For
dead ass
real.
do it.
I'm down
No,
for
this
that.
looks
for real.
fire. This looks fire.
No, this shit will change your life.
Bro, no. Movie. 3 movies that will change your life forever.
Go.
Like, forever. Arrival. Not in any order. Arrival. Interstellar and A Ghost Story. All 3 films.
I don't think I've ever watched.
All right, give us three.
3 of those.
Step Brothers.
No.
Step Brothers. Nah, honestly, bro, I won't even lie to you, bro. I smoke way too much weed, so I see movies now that I've seen before. And I'm like, wow.
That gets funnier.
No, like
You open up
can't-
your mind to
like
it.
I'll just be like, wow, I just
Yeah,
don't
for me,
remember
like-
any of this at all.
Like
Bro.
when Step Brothers came out, like I wasn't smoking weed, and like
Oh, no,
now that
I
I'm
was.
smoking,
I
I watched
was
it. I was like,
smoking.
yo, this is.
It's like
It's like,
watching
I
a new
haven't-
movie.
It's like, I haven't had a carb in years. And he pulls this shit up. It's like greased up 6-pack. That shit is hilarious.
No, that whole movie, bro, I get cramps and shit when I'm watching it. That shit is so
just
funny.
funny.
I just
Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are just
Ghost.
like the best duo.
Bro, we gotta start a film podcast.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm real
like
down
dead
for
ass
that.
down.
Now the Godfather is crazy too, though.
Godfather.
Yeah, that's
It got
all
weak
time,
after.
all time.
It did get weak around the third one.
The third one has to be the worst fucking movie ever.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, how
Oh my
long could you go
God.
on with that? Like, you know what I mean?
Just like
They were just stretching it.
They just waited too long, you know, because that dropped probably like 20 years after the second one, because the second one was in like 85. Like first one was like 79, second one was like 85, and this third one was like
Yeah, bro. I
early
mean, it's just a good
2000s,
they
like
did that a
90s.
lot. That was the same shit with Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino.
Oh
Say
my
that
God,
Dirty
great. Oh my
Dirty
God,
Harry's-
great film.
Yeah,
Great film.
Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Gran Torino
Have
was
you seen
amazing.
Dirty Harry's yet?
The
no.
Dirty Harry's
If,
are
if you want to watch some shit
with
like
the big Magnum.
yeah, if you want to watch some shit like a classic.
Where he was like he
Is
he
that
has a
like
gun
a
to the
cop?
dude. Yeah. I've seen that.
Oh well, yeah, we're done.
Got you.
Are we done?
That's 15 minutes right there. Yeah.
Let me check mine.
You good? You good?
No, 13. So you just click and then
You're
click
at
again.
28. I gave you a safe time just to kind of cut. We all
got
are,
this
right?
shit.
That's why we're all here.
That's better than being
Yeah,
early.
it's all
Right?
game.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Dirty Harry, gotta watch it.
Yeah.
That
I feel like it's one of. Is it one of his older films? Like
that was the shit that really like blew him up as a star.
it was.
The
He's
character.
the dude's on the ground and he has a gun.
Yeah, he's playing in the
he's
big
like- he's like, you
357
feeling lucky?
Magnum on him.
He's like, you feeling lucky?
Yeah.
That's Dirty
I've
Harry,
seen
baby.
that. I've seen that.
Hell yeah,
I gotta watch it
That'll
again.
blow your mind if you bake too, bro. No bullshit.
bro.
You gotta get hip because I know you like these things. I really do.
He said, because I know you like these things.
Yeah, no. He had his.
You know what's crazy, though? I've probably seen everything you guys are talking about.
You just forget.
And I even with songs, like, I don't know the names of songs. I just, like, know when the song comes on. Like, I don't know the names of things. Like,
Yeah.
I feel you.
actually, Fight Club was crazy, too.
Fight Club, great film.
Yeah.
Just so I can get on the same like level with y'all, I'm gonna say No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
Amazing.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Is that
like
what to do with the hilarious haircut?
Mhm.
That's just
Who's like,
psychopath.
who's like
He's like killing
psychopath?
dudes with the
Yeah,
fucking with the
yeah.
cowl.
he's like carrying the gas tank.
yeah, with the.
Do you guys watch Stranger Things?
Of course.
Yes, of
He
course.
looks like Will Byers, but like 50 years
He
old.
does actually.
He does.
I never thought about.
He has
that.
the same
Wow.
haircut.
He's like,
and
Mom,
everything.
Mom,
Yeah.
Mom.
That's why that dude doesn't talk that much in that film because that's what he's gonna sound like.
He's like, he just got over
That dude's a
it.
sicko.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
That is a fucking
Crazy.
great movie. Very well shot.
So here's a question. Now knowing that you're like totally like a film dude making music videos, how can you finesse? How do you want to finesse music videos moving on to make them more film-like? Because, bro, I've had this question millions of times. But did you already cook something?
Me and him had a conversation about this like probably like a month ago or something. I don't know, but I want to take like in the shortest answer possible. I want to stop making music videos. I want to make films.
Film.
So bring
Heck,
in.
is it fate? Is it fate?
Yeah.
It could be. It could be.
Bro, I gotta be dead ass with you. I've been ever since this film. Right here, Peep the Laurels. We won 1 million awards, bro. I've been waiting for someone who actually loves fucking film.
Yeah.
Right.
A cinematographer. I'm good at it, but I hate the editing. Shot list, I'm getting better, but the concept and direction, I'm nice.
Word.
I'm just telling everyone, mark my words, I feel it in my soul. We're gonna make a crazy fucking film.
Word.
You're gonna be the anti-hero. You're gonna be beating up on a shorty. I'm gonna say, yo, Sop, what are you doing?
You can't have me going out like that. I'm a rapper. They be doing that. You gotta stop all that. You gotta chill out.
Oh my god.
So you want to get out of music videos completely?
Now me saying like stop music videos. I don't want to stop filming music videos. I don't want to. Yeah, I know. I don't want to. I don't want to go to a music video like with the standard music video approach. I want to go to like the artist and be like, yo, like, what made you make this song? Like, what can we do? I want to refrain from like an artist singing in front of a camera. No one wants to see that anymore. That shit is played out.
It's been played out for years.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. And I feel like shout out Cole Bennett. But Cole Bennett changed the way for so many young filmmakers, and now, right now, there's a wave of just artists just singing in front of a camera and like, show me who you are. Show me like what made you you. Show me what made you different. And what separates you from Joe down the street doing the same exact thing.
Absolutely.
You know? So I want to show people, like, the universe is a crazy place, and, like, we all are meant to be here. We all have a purpose. So, like, I want to show the world, like...
What's your purpose?
Facts.
I like that.
That's interesting, though,
shit.
because, like, as you know, I mean, you probably picked up shit. You're like, okay, I'm a cinematographer. I'm also director, writer, editor, right? It's like, that's the only option.
Yeah.
How do you tap into that when it's like, okay, I'm going to work closely with an artist? How do you tap into exactly where they come from if you're the one shooting it?
So...
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. You meet artists, like, this dude has got... it's hard to describe, but, like, it's like the vibe you pick up when you meet them. When I met him, it was just word of mouth of how we're talking to each other. I understand that he thinks very similar to the way I think. So, like, we talk and have good conversations together, and, like, it's different every person. So
you gotta nurture it.
Yeah, you definitely have to, like, get a feel for, like, who someone is and kind of just share thoughts together. And as long as you're doing it together and you're not doing it for someone else, that's when you're really collaboration is, like, the key to everything. And back when I first started, I was a little poppin', and I had like a couple music videos out. Like I wanted to be the director, the editor, the writer. Like I wanted to do everything. Like you come to
autonomy.
me. Yeah, I'm God. Like I'm not God. There's so many people that like, and I'm not. And I feel like so many people, like artists and directors, everyone that does something, they think that they're the best, and like they're not. There's so many people, and we could all share this world together, you know?
You can
like
get
just
so much.
share the shit together and make something great and just have a ton of fun, you know?
Well, it's interesting you say that. So, like, I think the state of Boston music, mind you, you've probably been around it more than I have because you've been doing this shit more than I have.
Is the OG.
But it's so fucking disorganized.
What do you mean?
I just think there's no singularity to it. It just seems very scattered to me. Would you agree?
Like, what do you mean singularity and like it's scattered?
I just think there's a lot of people just doing their own thing.
Oh yeah.
And there's not a whole lot of unity.
It's kind of like.
Well, I just honestly.
It's kind of like.
I just dropped a song with 5 people from Boston on it, and literally
was that the song with Conus?
Yeah.
I just heard that.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to end that right now. You know what I mean? I think all that stuff is stupid. If you know me and you're doing well, you already know that I've asked you to make a song. You already know that we're probably gonna make a song, but everyone got to stop trying to be on their own little yin. And honestly, when we first started, like finally being accepted into the scene and stuff, we felt like that too. Like, yeah, now we lit. Like, you gotta chill out with all that.
We gotta have a separate interview too.
Yeah, but people gotta chill out with all that.
No,
But
that's just whack. You should be working towards bringing the scene like up all together, as opposed to you trying to be that nigga. Because if you have no foundation as to what you're doing, like, you could keep building on top of a shitty foundation, but like,
Facts.
what the fuck is that gonna do
yeah,
in the long term?
but at the same time, they're leading, like, lead by example. So people are only doing what they're seeing, and
It's a fact.
you know what I mean. Somebody got to get up there and just be like,
stop all this shit.
you know what I mean.
Like,
but one thing I really did want to say to people that are like, I mean, artists that are getting videos from Xandros and stuff like that. I would suggest that people like pull up on him, and this is just something I was thinking about before when you guys were talking. I would suggest people pull up on him and show him your music versus being like, I want you to shoot this right here because da 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 da. But it's like that's just like the Boston thing. Like, come together with him.
Thank you.
And ask him what he wants to shoot, because don't you think if he feels it? Like, you're like, I want you to do something crazy. Like, do you know what we tell him to do? We tell him to do what he wants.
that's what
That's why
the artist create.
That's what it comes out the best.
and that, bro, him and Pistola are just like, yo, what are you feeling? Like, here's 10 songs we just recorded. Like, which one?
Well, that's because you're smart. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people who don't understand the process of making a video and like the direction. So it's like they think, oh, okay, this kid's like, he has a video with a bunch of views, like it's just some shit. Okay, he'll just make a popping video.
He's like, I want the same one that you made.
Well,
that has 1 million views.
Well, a lot of people don't know it's an art. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, he's just a music video shooter. They don't understand the process. You get what I'm saying, right?
A lot of people like just like mistake me for some dude that holds a camera and edits. Like,
exactly.
They completely cut out like, you're creative. No, you're not. Like, I'm the creative. I'm the songwriter. This is my song. And when people approach me like that, it's just like off rip. Like, yeah, you want to pay me? I do run a business at the end of the day, so I got to do what I got to do to get by. Like, this is my full time job. Like, this is how I pay my bills. So like, if you're gonna pay me for a music video and you want to take the role of the director, like, you come with the bag. I'm not gonna say that.
That's why I'm saying that's my advice. That's my advice to artists. That's why, you see what he just said? Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'm helping right now by telling them, like, pull up on him and let him pick. Yeah. Let him pick, like, for real, let him pick, and then
fire.
Peep the video out.
At the end of the day.
The first time I even asked him, like, we need to shoot this was Henny Sipper, but I already knew, like, I already knew that. But
when's that coming? I want to see it.
It's coming.
We got some, but like, wait on better decisions. That's all.
Better decisions.
How many videos you guys have ready?
We got like treatments ready to go. It's just like with him, like we're very patient. Like we want to make sure it's like he's got a lot. He's an artist that like a lot of people in Boston don't understand. He's got a lot to say. Like he's got a lot, and like his music to me, like there's just certain songs that like they really get you. And he just played me some shit.
And they don't even know yet. Like, they don't know these songs, so people don't even know what I can really do. Mm-hmm. But once you become friends with me and you're sitting in my car and I'm playing you all this unreleased music, you're like, who's this?
Word.
Who's this? I'm like, it's me.
And we already shot to that, right?
For like Henny Sipper, we shot. I mean, me and him shot a couple music videos, and we saw him, and then like it wasn't what it could have been, and I don't want to put out half-ass work. Yeah, like I will never.
That's important.
Yeah,
it has to be right.
And that's another thing is like you can't rush shit. Like we're so young, and I feel like it's in a lot of people's like mental process is just like we got to do this and get it out here, and like it's got to be done by this date. And it's like. Quality. Just do the work. Make sure it's quality, and it'll get out when it gets out, no matter what.
And it's going to do numbers when it's done right, as opposed to just you fucking...
If you're destined for it.
Yeah.
That's what you said to me. Yeah. Everyone's always in a rush. But if you're destined for it, why are you tripping? That means it's going to
happen regardless. Yeah.
Patience and persistence are like two of the strongest things.
Absolutely.
I think.
So here's a question I asked someone else for both of you. And like people have had different answers for it. So a lot of people call themselves an artist, right? Mm-hmm. I sometimes think people use the term artist as an excuse to be lazy. Would you guys agree? I'm not saying you call yourself an
I'm
artist.
gonna
You're
let him
lazy.
answer this one.
But I think it's like, okay, yeah, like I make music, I get in the studio and I like do my thing.
Yeah.
I think some people are like, I'm an artist, that gives me a chance to like kind of like mosey about work, not really put in work, wait for the right time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait for the
People make songs to get sauce, to get a little bit of clout in the city or whatever. Some people, I'm not saying everybody, and then when the clout starts to run away, they start to run to the studio. Like they call themselves artists, they can call themselves whatever they want. But I sat there for a year and made music for a year and dropped like 2 songs, and I was I have over like 200 songs, 300 songs like with Lit, but
So
people are lazy. It's not like
thank you.
off saying you're an artist, this, that, and the third, but you go out too much, you party too much, you're getting lit too much. Like, we don't go anywhere. None of my friends, we try to record.
Work.
Like, we do anything
Work.
to record.
Yeah.
The way that Henny
that on a
Sipper was
button.
made was we were at a show. We were at Connor's show, Connor and Gogo show, and we were like, yo, we'll be right back.
Where
we
was
found
that?
at Art Plug Studios or something like that. I don't know
Was
exactly.
that the BT Living one?
I don't know. I don't know the name of anything, bro. And I'm telling you, like,
Side note, did you just hear Connor's new joint? He's like, I'm trying to get somewhat rich.
he said,
It's like,
I'm
suck it on a
smoking
sucky biz.
That
shit was
Smoking
hard.
on a Baby J made the beat, and he
Yeah.
said we smoking on a Baby J.
Heck, that play for you?
I don't think so.
Nah, he went crazy though. He
He's
definitely
like,
went crazy.
every month with a sucky biz. I thought it was hard, bro.
But yeah, they were having a show though, and we literally were like, yo, me, Maka, and Grunge and Splash were like, yo, let's go in the hallway and just record. Let's just grab the equipment and record real quick. And they were like, yeah, well, they were for it. What am I saying? But someone heard us in the hallway, like, yo, I have a little setup in my room. We used a mic like this to record Henny Sipper. We were sitting in the living room, like, just like we will do anything to make sure we record or do something music related every single day. But other people, I feel like they just,
They just
you know what I mean? That's why girls are like, oh, they're tweeting like, oh, there's another rapper in my DMs, like,
yeah,
you're making it,
Yeah,
like-
you're just picking up and dropping careers like it's.
yeah.
People get lazy.
That's a
That's all. I
So
can
wait,
say.
are you saying like people aren't even artists? They're saying they're an artist because they want to rap and
I think people use it loosely. Themselves an artist. I think mainly a lot of people. It's good.
Start with people. Say it loud again.
Okay.
People
I think people use it as an excuse frequently.
Mhm.
Like, I'm an artist. It comes with this like facade and this ego. It's like, okay, you can be an artist, but if you're not putting in work, you're not putting out art. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like, oh, I'm an artist, so it has to come to me. I got to take my time.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
you
that
do
type of
understand?
shit.
But do you understand
But
what I'm
it's
saying?
I
oh yeah,
I literally only let like the work speak for
Let's
itself.
go. It's for a fucking dog.
The literal, like, the fact that your mouth can move and you could say words is a powerful thing, but
Doesn't hold that much weight.
words are nothing without action. And that's why I could say that I'm like all this shit and I do all this shit, and like everybody fucks up, everybody does like their own thing, but like I dropped a mixtape this summer. And like,
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
I'm about to-
like, I make music like on the low, like
Yeah.
and this
and
is
he's
like,
nice. He's not like
and like,
No,
and
he's not.
I'm not
He's
saying
cool.
like, yo, like, come to my show, like, I'm an artist now, like, I do it for fun, but like what I'm meant to do, like what I feel like I'm meant to do on this earth is like to create whatever it is. Like, I don't know what
Work.
it is, but like right now I'm working, and like that's all. It's none of your
The work.
business unless like you see it on the YouTube or whatever, and like it comes to your eyes. It is what it is. The work speaks for itself. You see the, like, you saw the Pistola video, like you see another music video, you fuck with it, awesome. I appreciate that it's all love, but like the work speaks for itself. I'm not gonna be like, yo, look at this video I just shot. Like, it took me so long, and like I put all my effort into it, and I'm a director. Like, get me to film your music video. I don't advertise. Like, I don't do anything.
Oh, me and you are on different pages. And
I don't advertise,
My
bro.
dude's heavy on the advertisement.
Bro, like, and that's something like I definitely want to like dive into when I got like my bread right, but like.
You got growing to do still. You know?
Yeah, for sure. But right now, people hit me up for music videos. I don't really go out asking, you know.
Well, that's a
And-
fact. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just like it's all word of mouth, and it's really powerful, and it's a blessing. Honestly, it really is, and I'm so appreciative. I've learned a lot of things like doing the business, and like he's taught me a lot of shit. Like, it's just like
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Where I'm 22.
yeah. I'm mad. Yeah, I'm only 20. Fuck.
When's your birthday?
February 4th.
Oh, word. So.
You about to be big 21, dog.
Big 21, man. Big 21.
Big
I don't even
legal
drink. I don't even.
I don't
drink.
either, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm
I lost my ID like a month ago. I haven't even like.
That's just tough, bro.
Didn't you
I
drive?
honestly don't go out though.
Didn't you drive?
Bro.
Yeah. You can tell them. You can tell when they pull you over. You can tell them your social, and it's boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
as long as it's not expired.
You
People,
are
yeah,
wrong.
people think
You
it's
are
the
wrong. Bro, I have been in and out the courts all summer. Bro.
What happened to you? See,
I got a long driving record.
my
bro.
vibe. No. My vibe is pure. When I get pulled over, it's like what's good. Like what's good. Yeah, I keep it right. I don't have my ID. I have my license. Here's my social. I'm Gucci.
Just be honest.
Are you on 90 in the 55?
No, why?
Okay,
You
my
know
fault.
what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, yeah. Dude,
I'm in the slow lane smoking a blunt. Like,
That's fully legal, right?
no, that's
Nah,
illegal.
not
That's
operating a
extremely
vehicle.
It's
illegal.
considered
Nah.
a
Be a
DUI,
OUI,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
even if you have like someone in the back is smoking, that's considered like open container type shit.
Yeah, but they wouldn't get that pissed, would they?
Bro,
Depends
I
on
don't
where
know.
you're from.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It depends
Like if
where
you're
you
in-
get pulled over, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't smoked and driven in a long time just because of how it's been lately. I've honestly
Yeah.
seen people on Twitter
You
like,
gotta
yeah,
figure
just
it
stop.
out first. We gotta.
It's
see
like a
how it pans
DUI.
out.
Yeah.
It's like
Facts.
a DUI now.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to be the first wave that like gets fucking hit with the stick. For
Well, dude, but that's
yeah,
different.
let
though.
and then
other
it
niggas
changes,
test it out,
and then
yeah,
it starts
let-
to change, and
yeah, let other
then
people
you
test
you
it out.
already.
learn from others' mistakes. Especially
Bro, but a
right
DUI
now.
is so frowned upon. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, like a drinking.
He's like
No, no,
definitely got
drinking.
caught like with like.
yeah, no, like yeah, bro, like
Yeah,
drinking.
man.
no, I never got a DUI, bro.
Where you seem mad sad, like you.
Yeah,
dead
you're like,
to
bro,
go.
it's like
Yeah,
the
no,
realest
we know
shit
some, nah, but
ever.
we know some dudes.
No, but
that
I know
like
some
Dewey's,
people, bro. It like really
Yeah.
devastates
That
people.
shit ruins your life.
Well, you
bro.
can't afford. People can't afford a DUI though. That's the thing, and they don't know that you can't. People can't afford to drink and drive. You think you can drink and drive, but when you find out that it costs $10,000 to get your stuff back, you're
It's a bitch, bro.
Wow.
Like, a lot can happen.
that
to you.
bottle was only like 30 bills.
It's not. Yeah.
Is that Rubinoff? That's
Let
like
them say
$8
like,
off the plastic.
Weed probably won't even be that severe of a punishment. I don't know. Like,
No,
I'm-
they're about to
hopefully-
get they're about to get
hopefully.
breathalyzers to find out exactly how high you are.
Oh, it's a
They're
fact.
about to go crazy.
You ahead of the
I'll see you in there, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they gotta figure that shit out before they start handing out tickets.
I've never seen you drive sober, not once in your life. You're always
Yo,
smoking a blunt.
I always drive sober.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Always.
Always.
Always. Drive sober, kids.
He doesn't have a license.
And I did not.
I don't need it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nah, but I smoke like some different.
Shit, Benz.
I like-
Ben.
Yo, question. Yeah, so I saw I didn't get to finish it, but I saw the like your shit with the camera, like explaining, like people asking you questions and shit.
Oh yeah, like the Q&A.
Yo, so how did this shit go down when you went on tour? Like, how did that happen?
Okay, yeah, this is a story I've been
So,
like wanting
so
to
if
say
I
for a
have this
while.
right, you were the tour videographer and photographer on the Lil Skies tour.
Yeah, it was me and Nick.
Right.
But I was just like, we were doing it together. I was mainly just like editing the shit. Like we were doing it together like 50-50. But I edited like the whole shit. And
Dope.
so basically like, I don't know if you're like, you know who the Cuff Boys are, or like.
Yeah, the vlog channel, the dude from Pennsylvania.
So I was like a fan of Lil Skies and like Landon and the Cuff Boys for like so long, and I helped Cameron get his camera and all this shit through like the Twitter DMs, and then I moved to LA in 2017.
After high school?
It was like a year after high school.
Word.
I like saved some bread and then moved to LA with my homie LASIK, and then I was just kind of like bumming on his couch though. I didn't even have money like that. And then I moved to LA. Shit wasn't really going too good. And then I saw that.
What do you mean? It was like tough to find work?
Yeah, it was just like weird. LA is like so weird to me. I'm an East Coast boy.
Hell yeah.
and
It's a
like,
fact, bro.
yeah.
Every time I go out there, I'm just like, oh, this
LA's
weird
fire.
fuck out of here. And
Nah,
that-
it is weird.
yeah, and like I'm like not ashamed to say like I'm a mama's boy, bro. Like I like to be near my family, and like I like just like family's like all you got, you know. So like I like to be close to them, and like I really like I work a lot, so I'm not even like near my family as much as I want to be. But like when I moved to when I moved to LA, shit was just weird. I didn't like it. It's something in the air, man. Like you got thousands of people trying to do exactly what you're doing, and they're doing it 10 times faster, and they know LA like that. It's like a rigged
Weird competitive
game.
environment.
Yeah, and like it's not for me, and it might be for someone else, but it's not for me. And like it's not for like a person with anxiety and like doesn't like the fast-paced lifestyle. I'm not about that.
Word.
But like Lil Skies had a show, and like I went there as a fan. I was in the crowd as a fan, and then we were at the show, and
You brought your camera?
no, I tried to get in with my camera, but no one answered me. Like I DM'd Cole.
word.
I was a fan, bro. Like they didn't know me. Like no one knew
sick.
me. And then I DM'd like Lil Skies videographer. I was like, his name is Nick, and I was like, yo, like I shoot on a Sony A7S. Like I got all this shit. Like
Great and low light.
yeah, great and low light, 400,000 ISO. Like
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
That shit is a rocket ship.
Oh yeah, that's why I shot the P.I.S.T.O.L.A video on.
Amazing video.
And then so like he was like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I'll let you know. And then I went to the show as a fan, didn't even get to like meet them or anything. And then we tried to throw an after party for them because I saw like Johnny, who does like Ransom.
Who's we? You and your boy you're living with?
Yeah, me and my boy LASIK.
Word.
And he was like, yo, like it's my birthday. Like this was Johnny. He's like, it's my birthday. We're throwing a party. Like I met him at the merch booth. And he's like, I was like, yo, like we got a spot on Wilshire, like we could throw the party there. And like he's like, yeah, bro, like we'll bring Lil Skies and all the shit. It was all word of mouth. Like
Right.
I didn't know like if it was actually gonna happen. And then we left the concert early, got booze, got liquor. I mean, we got liquor, got weed, got like everything set up. We set up lights. We had a PA system. Like
Oh, you guys are ready to go.
we were ready to party, bro. And I wasn't even ready to party. I was ready to network with like people. I was hoping that Cole Bennett would show up and like all these people, and I could just network with all these people, and they could know who I am. Because I knew that like I was at the concert, and I just looked at the stage, and I was like, yo, like I need to be up there with them, bro. Like I need to like be working with those people. And then nothing ever happened. They ignored me. And, like
No party.
no party, no nothing.
So was
And
it
then-
just you and your boy were just getting loose together?
Bro, I was drunk and I was sad. I was sad.
You were hurt.
Yeah, bro. I was, and like my girlfriend lives in Boston too, so like I was like on the deck and I was like on the phone and I was like,
I gotta move back home.
yeah,
It's okay.
come on, this shit's not for me. And so like
I've never even heard this story. This is
I
fine.
know.
I miss you, shorty. Shit.
But the next day, I thought it was fate, bro. I thought I was meant to be like working with them, and then the next day, Nick hit me up. He's like, "You want to shoot Lil Skies music video?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
I know. It's like what?
Fuck yeah! And like,
He's
so
like,
I the Signs of Jealousy video, I helped shoot that.
Word.
And then I moved back home. After that, I moved back to Boston.
Right
'cause
after the video.
it was like probably a couple weeks after, but I just really wasn't fucking with LA.
So questions. When you say you were helping shoot the video, were you just like a
Dr-
camera two type thing?
Yeah, I was drone shots. The first shot in the video is my shot. I got like some B-roll shots, and like it really just like, yeah.
You
it
just
was-
helped him toss into the edit type thing?
yeah. And
He used some of your shots, though, right?
mhm,
Oh, word,
mhm.
okay.
Yeah, for sure. And then just took a bunch of photos, and like we just started kicking it after that. And then I shot some shit for Landon, and then like some Instagram clips, and then
Word.
I moved back home, and then
And so the Pistola video was after that?
yeah, right when I moved back home, I was like, yo, I want to fuck up Boston. Like,
Right.
and like I was like, LA's so big, like I can make a name for myself back in Boston.
Absolutely.
Like I miss home. Like I wanna fuck up Boston, like meet Boston artists, because I knew we had talent.
100%.
I just knew that I wasn't looking in the right spot. So I got right back home, and then I got in touch with Sola and everyone, and then we had a meeting in like a fucking Jeep. And this kid was smoking in the Jeep, and I never told you this, by the way, but like you were smoking in the Jeep, and while we were having that meeting, I low key just started getting like secondhand high,
Same shit
and
happened
I
to me.
started bugging out, and I was like breathing, my heart was racing. I was like, yo, like time for me to go. Like, here we go. And then P.I.S.T.O.L.A happened, and then Lil Skies had a show in Boston on the Uzi tour, and I met up with them for that, and then I made an Instagram clip as like was shown in the video on the Q&A, and then he
Wait,
texted
can
me.
you rewind? Sorry. I got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I got
second
you.
hand high. Wait. So their tour was in town,
Yeah.
and you already had footage that you cut up for them.
No. I went to the show.
Oh, okay.
The Uzi show, and he was opening up for Uzi at the time.
Where was that?
House of Blues.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, and then I went to the show with them, and then shot the show and like kick it. Like we just went back to the Airbnb, And then
And they had already known you. They were like,
yeah. We
Word.
had already met each other and like hung out a couple times. And then I texted like this guy's DM me. He's like, "Yo, send me that video." I texted it to him, and he sent me the text message, and he was like, "Yo, bro, like I want you on my next tour." And then I was like,
"Bam!"
I was like, yeah. At the time, I was like, I'm the kind of person like you tell me something, I'm like, all right, cool.
Word.
Like, but like I gotta like see that happen for me to believe it, you know? Because like
Yeah.
I've been promised so much shit, and like word of mouth, you know.
Absolutely.
So I was working a 9-to-5 job.
Where?
It was in Burlington, Massachusetts.
Yeah, bro. My
Don't
mom
tell me
was
the
in
Coke Factory.
Lexington.
Oh, word. So like
Burlington.
Burlington, Massachusetts. It was this.
Was it in the mall?
No, but it was in a cold call company.
Nice.
Trying to fucking
Nice.
fuck that place for real. Like I fucking hated that
What were you
place.
trying to sell?
We were trying to get people to work for us,
Oh,
and
you're
they
a
didn't
recruiter.
even know. Like I'd call and I'd be like, "Hello, this is blah blah blah. We saw your application. You want to work here?" And they'd be like,
Wow, wait, real quick question. Was it like a construction sales type thing?
"No, it
I
was
think
like
Bombs
life.
works at that company.
Yeah.
No, it was
Oh
like
my
life
God.
insurance.
Oh.
It was like
Oh.
some
Oh,
weird-
dude.
Even better.
Holy shit. You probably
know
want
you're
to
gonna
totally
die.
end it.
I know. And then I left work one day. It was like a Friday, and I had like a shitty day. And then Nick called me, and he was like, "Yo, like quit your job. We're going on tour." And then
You're like, fuck yes.
Thank
I was like,
God.
"Oh yeah."
Did you
fuck
go
it."
back to your job and just flip everybody off, give a middle finger?
The
kick
funny
some
thing,
chairs
the
and
funny
shit?
thing is like I used my last like sick day to go to the Uzi show, and then I used one on top of that, so they were already about to fire me
Oh,
because of
that's-
Skies.
oh, so
And then
it's
So
right.
you're like, fuck no,
I was like,
stop.
"Fuck you."
So question, bro. Like tours totally fucking fascinate me. I just hope to God bless me so I can be in a position sometime to do one.
Yeah.
Bro, like, what is like the daily like on a tour?
A bunch of
Mind you, this is a big fucking tour too. Like, they're big artists.
yeah. A bunch of sweaty dudes on a tour bus. It smells. It's like cool.
So like, what time you waking up, bro?
I'm early. Like I get up and I get right to it. So I wake up at like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I edit. I have a cup of coffee, and then I'll go. Like we'll probably be in the city by that time because we drove at night. And then I go for my run because I'm a runner. Shout out Casey Neistat. And
Shut up, what?
Great,
Yeah,
great
Casey
editor,
Neistat.
great editor,
yeah, for
quick
sure.
editor too.
Yeah, very fast, very fast.
But I think he got like a formula though, bro.
He's got a rig, bro. He's got everything. I love Casey Neistat. He's
Man, creative.
yeah.
The Nike campaigns were fresh.
Oh yeah, they were sick.
100%.
And then fucking go for my run, come back. Skies would be sleep all day. This dude sleeps like all day, and he's a hard worker too. So he really like puts his all on that stage. So like he sleeps. Landon gets up. Me and Nick hang out. All that stuff. Just go out.
So you edit all the footage in the morning.
Yeah, and I edit like I edit a lot. Like
You like it?
yeah, it's cool.
Word.
It's just like a piece of paper. You get to draw on it.
100%.
Yeah.
So this is my thing. So like what? So like you're like employed for the most part. So like you shoot the footage at night, show
Yeah.
footage, right?
And day footage, like vlog type shit for that.
Word. Okay.
Mhm.
So you just produce all the content.
Yep.
And you just fucking bust it out day of. Okay, you got it.
Nah, so it's like,
I was gonna say it must take you a little time. Right?
oh yeah. I just kind of, I like to like, it's like you like to have the outline, so you don't have to do the outline later. Like if I do the outline the day of, I know how the day was structured and it's fresh in my head rather than like a week later and I'll
You're like,
just
"What the fuck
open
is
the
this?"
footage and go,
Yeah.
fuck, like what do I do with it? That day, the day after I shoot the shit, like I just lay out the outline and then I'll get to the rest later when I have more time and like I can give it my all.
Okay.
But I definitely like to just get that outline of like whatever I did just so it's fresh in my head and I remember shit more. And it's like a hassle to do it all at once, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
But you probably just got a fucking rhythm, right? You're like, all right, yeah, this is kind of how to do it. Bam, bam, boom.
Yeah. I mean, every project's different, but on tour, it's pretty, like, it was pretty easy. But, I mean, we just got to get, like, Skies has, like, his label and everything. So, like, the vlog came out, like, super late because, like, they got to clear shit.
Clearing.
Yeah. I fucking hate like
That's a bitch.
I didn't have to. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with it. Like Nick.
I know, but it's
all
like
that.
you fucking make something. It's like, okay, now 5 people have to watch my shit to make sure.
Oh
it's
yeah,
okay.
no, and that's like, and please don't ever get signed. It's like I don't want that shit ever. Like, if you ever got signed, bro, like I would
Nah,
not.
I'm trying to. That's why we had that conversation. Like,
Yeah. But like, yeah, just a waiting game, and you got to play that game for them to like. I don't know. Just, I've never talked to anyone from a label. Actually, I have, but yeah, that's basically what I did day to day.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry, heck, I've totally been dominating the conversation because I'm just
I
fascinated.
mean,
You
that,
wanna
like,
say
this is a camera dominant fucking conversation. I'm just a
It's a
spectator.
film. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
We're just listening. Like, oh, goddamn.
Well, yo, Jose, can we get Fabs in here like on Tuesday?
Yo, you can get anybody in here anytime.
You wanna come up? You wanna pull up on Tuesday? Your time at 8 p.m.
Can we go to one that I can smoke at? Can we go to somewhere?
You got a place we could do it?
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Where?
Oh. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to say where before I call.
Okay.
But
Yeah, definitely, especially
yeah,
on
let's
the
do it.
camera too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna, yeah,
we'll figure it out. We'll
but
figure it
yeah,
out
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah, we can do that.
So bro, sick, dead ass. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
it's
just
fun.
like fucking excited, like thinking about
Yeah.
it. It's dope. I mean, especially bro, like I'm different just because like I don't like editing. I like going out and making it. You know, I can't really sit down if you can tell. Like I've been like rolling up my sleeves, fucking looking around.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, bro. Like I really am the same way. Like if I sit down too long, I get like crazy.
Well, bro, that's why they call me Adderall boy because I gotta pop sauce like crazy
Oh.
to edit.
Do it.
That's real. Fuck.
So you're like fucking ripping out content, right?
Mhm.
And then the tour ends how long ago?
That was in, I don't even remember. I think that was in like March or April.
So you've been back here for like 5-6 months?
Yeah, and then I went on tour Landon.
Oh, a
this
separate
summer.
tour.
Yeah, this summer we went on the Beach Town tour.
How long was that?
That was just like a week, 2 weeks. It was fun.
Fun as fuck.
Yeah, it was just like California, West Coast shit. It's fun.
Said I never be
cities?
shit, but I goddamn
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
star.
Oh, people scream that. Bitches scream that.
That's why it's fucking sick.
They go crazy for Landon.
Well, bro, he's like, I fuck with him heavy because the hair, bro. It's iconic.
Oh yeah, he's crazy, and he's like the most relaxed person I know at the same time.
Just sick performer.
Yeah,
he was sure.
we just shot a music video too that's coming out soon.
Word. Over here? Or did you go out there?
We went. I flew to Maryland, his hometown.
Word.
We shot it there. Yeah, it's cool. Very fun time, for sure.
Heck, anything?
So you're talking about how you've moved a lot throughout life and shit. Would you say that's kind of like affected the way you look at things when you edit? You just kind of like these different perspectives.
Damn, heck with the profound question. This
Um,
was getting better at his job, bro.
Yeah.
He's been charging
That was a
up.
good question. I would say that like seeing different like corners of the world and like I don't know, it's like corny as it sounds, like you like really I don't know. Now that I moved and like I've constantly like always moved, switched schools, did all that shit, like I like to like have like my base station like just chill.
So from film aspect to edit, you have to. Right?
Oh,
Your
yeah,
best
no,
projects,
no.
you have to have a spot.
Bro, like I hate like on tour. That's what I hate is like,
I was gonna say,
want
bro.
like I want peace and quiet.
To
I want to
sit
be in
down.
my basement and just like sit down and like be in the edit.
And have no one next to me, right?
No one. I mean, I've had artists sit down with me before as I edit, but it's never. It's
Not
like
the same. You
it's
gotta.
not the same.
It's not.
It's really not. It's really not. But I mean, it's cool. I don't mind it. But like,
It's not the same, bro.
Just
like
let me do
if
my
they
thing,
throw me a
bro.
little bread, I'll do whatever you want.
It's a fact.
What man's is all
That's what I'm
about
saying.
the
Let him
bag, bro.
just let him do what he wants.
About the bag.
That's what I'm saying. Just be like, yo,
You're gonna
how do
pay
you,
for it
how do you
regardless.
feel?
Yeah, if you
How
if
do you
an
feel?
artist came to me like they were like, and I'm gonna finish your question one
No,
second.
yeah, go for it.
But if an artist came to me and they were like, yo, like, you're you, this is my song, blah blah blah. Let's brainstorm, do all this shit. But like, people come to me and like, they want this and this and this and this and this. I'm a businessman. Like, yeah, like I gotta provide a service at the end of the day. So that's my job. You're paying me to do that, and it's a blessing that you want me to do it. It's awesome. But like I'm gonna tax, and it's like it's gonna be like if you want it like a super specific way, and you're very like antsy about it, and like you just come at me like do this. Here's the number. Like I like to say, hi, how are you? Who are you?
Well, bro, you talk from perspective that like dudes have tried to snub you before.
Yeah.
Totally get it. 100% get it.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard Imani Pina? He shot up.
I've heard that name before.
Bro, so we had him
100,000%.
up. It's my guy. So he actually just shot a Rich the Kid video.
Oh, word.
Out in L.A.
Cool.
Bro, he has the same issue.
Oh, I know. He was he shooting Little Yachty like.
No. I'll show you his edit.
No?
Bro, but he has the same issue. He shoots a ton of music video. Like, people don't understand. Like, it's a fucking process to do a video.
And it's like, honestly,
they think
bro,
it's like, oh yeah, just pick up the camera.
You don't make an action movie with like
exactly
these little resources.
Yeah, and it's like I've been played so much.
It's a bitch.
And I'm so young, and I was really naive at some points, and even like now, I fuck up and make mistakes, but I'm not gonna say that I don't. I'm gonna come to you as a man and say, here's where I fucked up, and this is like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like it all like,
But
and
you grow up from that, you know.
Bro, I'll link you to.
Oh wait, is this
Free World? Bro, he uses his intros like the classic like iMovie with the world, and he does a ton of mask work, bro.
he be at the Middle East, right?
He used to, yeah.
He used to.
Yeah.
I've never met him.
Yeah,
You've definitely seen him thousands.
Magna
me
dude.
shit.
Yeah,
he is.
I'll link you guys.
He's a good person. He's a
Alright,
good person.
Cool.
So back to Heck's question.
I forgot what I asked.
Fucking.
You were like,
Moving
yeah.
around and how that changed your perspective.
Definitely like made me super.
Keep going. I'm just gonna check
like,
the camera.
When I finally like in Boston, I got comfortable. So like, I'm comfortable here. This is like home. Like I moved so much in my life that like I've never had a place to really call home.
Yeah.
So like I've been here the longest, and I grew up here, and I spent like a lot of like my high school years here.
Word, yeah.
So like, this is like home to me, you know. So like, when I like to be comfortable now, at this point, but as far as affecting the work, I feel like when I travel, it's hard for me. It actually like fucks with me a little bit because I'm not 100% comfortable, and I got the taste of comfortability.
And it's so much
in
better
Boston,
for you to be like
I like being comfortable. So like shit's just like when I travel or like go on tour, I'm like, damn, like I'm really like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm far from home, and like I miss my girl, and like I want to like, I just want to sleep in my own bed, like.
Yeah, that
like,
makes it hard to like make the work like 100%. You know, give it.
100%. And like I also live a life too. Like it's like, and a lot of people. Yeah, exactly, bro. People forget that you're a human.
It's like, damn, can I go eat and work out and
What, bro? I always had him like.
Oh no! We're
How are you
yeah,
right now?
No, that's
how are you doing?
No. This dude does nothing that I've said. Like
Yeah.
We're hitting like the grub first before the shoot, and like we're doing everything. Like
yeah, bro, you got to take care of yourself at the end of the day, man.
Facts.
Yeah, no.
The work is important, but you can't put good work if you're not in a good space mentally or physically.
Mm-hmm. And like people really take advantage of you, and like. Not the.
No, I was just gonna say.
I'm starting to think it is you, bro.
No,
You have to clarify every time.
Yeah, bro, you awfully close to him,
Maka told me that like you need to. He's like sometimes you need to like go work out to make better music. Like you need to physically be like.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, stop eating carbs.
Yeah, that's the wave we're on right now.
Keto.
Yeah, we're on the big keto wave.
Big keto, big fast.
I can't do that, bro.
It's hard.
I'm too skinny. I'm too skinny.
What happened?
I weigh 140 pounds.
I'm gonna get you big as fuck, bro. Let's fucking go.
I'm a runner though. Like I'll run. Like I'm not a bitch when it comes to running. Like I ran like 6 miles this morning. I could run a half marathon if I really push myself.
But
I
can't do the distance.
Distance is fun. I can't like.
Bro, you hang around those GDP boys. I'm gonna get you bulky as fuck.
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
You're gonna start tearing your shoulders like that, bro.
I'm down, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's a hickey. Don't lie.
What happened?
It's a hickey, bro.
On
No,
the shoulder.
I'm just benching my shoulders.
That dead ass looks like a hickey, bro.
It's surgery.
Yeah. But fucking, I love exercise, bro. That shit's real.
Did you run
He
in high
really
school?
does. No, he does. He's healthy as shit. I need to run too.
Pause.
Did you run in high school, bro?
What's up?
Did you run in
No, I never ran in high school.
Oh, you just like on your own and shit?
I really like the anxiety is probably what made me start like.
That's a
running.
fact, dude. Like I get like pretty bad anxiety in the mornings as well. Like it just like I can't. I'll be up real early in the morning. I just can't sleep. I gotta do something.
That'll fuck your day up.
Yeah, big time. Definitely working out or running just
tall
breaking a
model bitch.
sweat, really. It
Get
just
your mind
yeah,
up.
it
Yeah,
gets
he's
your
on the
mind
first
right. You
verse.
get
Oh,
back. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever it is.
Yeah,
that
it's
you
fire.
need to do.
This shit.
Yo, quick again. Heck, this is the now. How many interviews in a row that they shout out Maka? It's literally every. Maka, you
Yo,
gotta come
Literally-
shout out Maka. Maka's the fucking water
Every-
god.
every-
What is
We'll
he?
get him out
Is he
here,
the
bro.
Pacific Ocean?
We know water's his thing.
Nah, he is the ocean.
Every single rapper interview we've had, he gets a shout out every single time.
Cool. Either way, this has by far been my favorite podcast thus far. It's just been a while. It's just so wrap it. But before we go, plug all your shit. Tell them what's coming.
How do you find?
Tell the shorties.
How do we find the God? Tell 'em.
Damn. Shout out my dudes for bringing me here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out Fabzabove. At Fabzabove.
Shout out your shorties.
Yeah, shout out my girl. I'm not gonna say your name because that's for me to know, and you to never find out.
Shout out you, shorty.
And shout out to my family. Shout out to my homie LASIK Beats. And shout out to everyone doing their thing and being on that grind. And yeah, you can expect a lot of fucking movies. If you think I'm slowing down, I'm going 10 times harder than you. And
Plug your
yeah.
IG,
where do we
Vimeo.
find
Oh, my IG's
Website,
at Xandros
IG?
Photo.
It-
Yeah, XandrosPhoto.com, XANDROS, and at Xandros Photo on Instagram and Twitter.
Vimeo too.
I never got hip to Vimeo, but it's Xandros on Vimeo. Yeah.
Bro, way better streamers.
Yeah, I know that the quality is like really
Tenfold.
fire.
Tenfold.
Yeah, if they switch like
Is that what you were
YouTube,
just on for your videos?
Yeah, mine is always Vimeo.
yeah, you need to link
from
them
a
too.
film. I will.
Yeah.
And with Fobs, make sure you plug your shit.
Yeah, let him know.
But yo,
Even though we're
but
gonna
after
get
this,
another
yeah, we're gonna
episode,
get another
yeah.
one, but we gotta go to Booth Pack Nation for that one.
Yeah, we gotta get right for that one.
This is for Xandros. My name is Fabzabove.
At
At Fabzabove on everything. FABZ above one word. But this is for Xandros. Xandros is the shit.
By the way, real quick, Fobs just played me like one of the craziest songs that he has with P.I.S.T.O.L.A and a couple other artists from Boston.
Oh,
And it's a fucking national anthem.
Yo,
So
Lizzie McGuire.
What's the name of it?
Lizzie McGuire.
craziest.
Yo,
listen to that
question.
now.
Even
Now.
though we're just building this, can I loop it on some of these interviews and plug it?
What?
Part your verse in the song.
What song? On what song?
Whatever you want to promote, I'll put it on the fucking thing. I'll say, yo,
Yeah,
come
like
on.
a snippet.
Yeah, 100%. We'll do Henny Sip. I'll put it.
Yeah, throw it up. Can you like do it like if it's in my hand? Or no, you can't do that.
We're not that nice.
Ah!
We're gonna
You guys
If
gotta have
Heck learns how to edit,
Yeah.
I gotta turn a big Adderall boy for something like that.
Bro, you give me a bag, I'll do anything.
That's a fact. the final cut wizard.
God.
Okay, word. All right, so listen. This is our shtick. Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
So at the front, from an editing perspective, I'm gonna cut in a clip. You're gonna say, "Hey, I'm Xandros, and this is my golden hour." And at the end, this is like our little Nardwar
Yeah,
shtick.
yeah.
At the end, you're gonna say, "So that's part one. Part two, I'm Xandros, and that was my golden hour." So take your time. You guys can rehearse. Put your sauce on it. This is your chance for the people
Get
to really
jiggy
know
with
your
that
shit.
shit, bro.
Can we do like multiple takes and shit? Yeah.
No, one take wonder, brother.
All right.
Still got nervous.
Fuck. Fuck. All right, hold up.
Can he do it in our ad lib?
Well, no, yeah, alley-oop him.
Like I'm gonna be like, I'm Xandros, and this is my golden hour.
And then I have an entry theme I animated, and then it comes into the interview. Then the end is whatever you say last.
Can I just be like, yo, what up? I'm Xandros, and this is my golden hour?
You can say that. Is that what you want to use?
Literally.
I mean,
What
I'm
is he
good.
What is he supposed to say?
Here,
No, this is
This is scaring me,
So
bro.
you get one for the start, you know, you like,
Yeah,
Let me show you. Let me show you.
All right, word.
This is a young kid coming up the block.
All right.
High
So like
Keys
really
was
like,
hilarious. He's like, "This is my motherfucking platinum hour. This is my motherfucking VVS Diamonds hour." That shit was hilarious.
all right, word.
This shit.
Wait, here, do you want me to show you an example?
All right, yeah. Cause I'll do some funny shit. Like I'll.
Bro, you do whatever you want, man.
All right.
Here. This.
I love these niggas.
They're great, bro.
Yeah, I love these niggas. He just sent me a B pack last night. I was so excited.
Pro Swears?
Yeah, I was
Great,
so,
great kid. Fucking.
You said they Hill Addicts, and then I'll do the. And then he says, alright, whatever.
We are the Hill Addicts.
And this is our golden hour.
I was supposed to do that too with the Disney Channel shit.
Right. Oh, fire.
All right, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm a plain ass dude though, so I might just.
Just finesse it however you want, bro.
All right. Are you gonna back?
Oh
me up?
wait, one last shout out. Shout out Encore Apparel one more time. Shout out my guy Jose.
Shout out
for
Encore
hosting
Apparel.
Can you
us.
come into the scene real quick? Can
Jose, did I
Yeah,
come
come
through?
into the shot.
Jose, did I
Come
come
Encore
through?
Apparel on Newberry Street. Encore Apparel
yeah,
on
we'll get
Newberry
Jose.
Street. This is
Jose,
you better
no, you can have my
see
seat. Jose, you can have my seat for when you
See this fire?
All right, word.
Come get that.
Should I just like go? Fuck. Should I do something funny?
Just tell them how you
Sauce it
feel.
up, bro. Sauce it up. Let them know how we doing.
This is the motherfucking Don Perignon, motherfucker with the camera. This is motherfucking Xandros photo, and this is my golden hour.
I'm talking about, baby. Let's get it.
Hi, my name is Xandros photo, and that was my golden hour. All right, word.